I don't play a lot of FPSs nowadays. I loved Halo 3 back in the day, but I've never been a big fan of COD or Battlefield. Same goes for a lot of the Battle Royale games like Fortnite and PUBG. I've just never been a big fan of them, but there is a certain shooter that has a very special place in my heart. Doom is fucking sick. You're fast as fuck, you dash around, you have a grapple hook shotgun that's on fire, all while slaying demons. This game, including Doom 2016 and Titanfall 2, rekindled my love for the FPS genre, and I still love the fuck out of these games today. Basically, I love fast-paced shooters, so when I saw a trailer for a fast-paced roguelike shooter, I definitely wanted to give it a try. So sit back, relax. It's time for a $3 review, baby, of Post Void.
I was not aware of any major errors at all. I knew that there was a bit of a mistake.
The gameplay's pretty simple to explain. Run, shoot, slide, and try not to die as you blast through enemies. At the end of each chaotic level, you get to choose one of 3 different random upgrades. Some can change what type of weapon you're using, some affect how you move, and some can affect the properties of your gun. For example, having exploding bullets or a bigger clip size. Each is interesting and useful in their own way, but I think a couple more upgrades would add a little bit more to the gameplay. But the upgrades that are available are quite interesting, especially the guns. You normally start out with a regular pistol, but you can change to a shotgun, an Uzi, or a knife. The shotgun's powerful, but only has 2 shots, so you have to make the shots count. The Uzi lets you spray, but has really bad recoil. And the knife lets you, well, die easily, I guess. I don't know, I haven't found a good use for it, but it looks cool.
This is worthless.
Every second your health goes down, so you have to move fast and kill enemies faster than they can hit you. Killing an enemy gives you health in the form of this white liquid and this weird head thing that you hold in your other hand. If you don't kill an enemy in time or take too much damage, the game's over and you have to start all over again. But since runs don't take very long, it's never really a big deal. Sometimes I would only have a run that lasted about 2 minutes, to my longest run being around 9 minutes where I beat the game. Every run doesn't last super long because you're extremely fast and also extremely fragile. You have to master weaving around corners, headshotting enemies, and sliding under bullets to use your speed at its fullest potential. But once you do, it feels great. It feels awesome to zoom around, and once you get the hang of the game, you feel like a badass as you become this unstoppable monster headshotting enemies left and right. As the levels go on, more enemy types begin to appear, each one adding a new, interesting threat to the game. The difficulty scales well, starting out with one regular enemy type, eventually bringing in harder enemies that can affect your movement, vision, or just flat out harder to kill. There isn't a whole lot to the gameplay, but it's quite addicting as you continue to do run after run, trying to get closer to the end. The gameplay speaks for itself as being a fun, hectic, fast-paced movement shooter.
I didn't even realize that I said I was misspoken on the air.
The game basically looks like if Doom Guy took DMT with Joe Rogan.
Have you ever had psychedelic experiences?
Oh, yes, I've taken acid.
The game is super trippy, especially how these weird 3D colored environments are mixed in with these wonderfully ugly 2D sprites. Sprite work is great with some disturbing and disgusting looking enemies. You have these eyeball turrets, lip-faced businessmen, and light bulb hands?
Okay, cool, no doubt.
Each enemy sticks out in the brightly colored environment so you can easily see them. Their weak spots are also clearly in view, so with good reactions you can take them out pretty quickly along with keeping your pace. One thing also I really like is how the enemies burst in these big piles of blood. It's grotesque and I fucking love it. It reminds me of the glory kills from Doom, which are oh so satisfying. Another thing I really like is how your character looks and the items he holds. You're super pale and extremely skinny. The monsters may be gross, but I'm assuming we don't look that amazing either. The weapons also have a lot of character to them, like how the shotgun has this awesome reload animation, or how the Uzi spits out bullets as you hold down the trigger, and a knife that's, looks kind of cool, but still sucks. The weapons also have some great sound design behind them, making them even more fun to shoot. Alright, knife, I'm sorry, you're shit tier. You're down here with DJ and Melee Pichu, right below Gigas. Because at least Gigas is kind of cool. I love you, Gigas. You may be bottom tier in Tekken, but you're top tier in my heart. A negative I do have is that there's only one track of music. Even though I really do like the song and it fits the game's chaotic nature, I think 2 more songs for each act would have been better since the one song can get quite tiring. I think the presentation is insanely unique and definitely stands out, and when I saw it on Steam I knew I had to give it a try. It's pretty obvious I really like this game. It may not have the most engaging story like some of the games I've played recently, but it makes up for it in this fast-paced, adrenaline-filled gameplay. My only gripe is wanting some more music and maybe a few more upgrades to spice up gameplay a little bit more. For $3, this game was pretty dope, and I think you should definitely give it a try. Hey, this is Noah. Thanks again for watching. There's going to be a channel update video coming soon talking about new content and stuff I'm working on for the future, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thanks again for watching. I always appreciate it.